What's up, guys? So it's August 2025 and I want to give you a little palm tree farm tour, and I just up-potted 20 date palms. So I'll give you a little tour of where we are. So I'm now using these 11 by 24 inch tall containers. Everyone always asks where I get them. I get them from Stewie and Sons, and they're really good for date palms in Canary Islands, Phoenix type of palm trees, because they're not too wide, but they're very deep, 24 inches deep. So as you know, the Phoenix have deep roots, more so than wide. Therefore, these containers are good. They don't take up too much space, and you can give them the space for the roots. But yeah, these are all 2-year-old Canary Island date palms. And then I'm germinating a few more left for the season. Another 11 right there, still waiting to pop. And then, by the way, I did make a video on these potato chip containers. These things actually really suck for getting the tree out, because they get stuck in there. You have to end up cutting it open with a razor blade or something. So it ends up being more trouble than it's worth. If you're gonna grow Canary Island date palms, if you're not gonna use the plastic cups, I would start with these guys. These little 2x6s, 50 to a tray. Then from there you go into like the 6x12s, and then 11x24s. So far that's the best way I've found. So these are all Canary Island date palms. All those and the ones on the left over there are going to be ready to go into here, likely next month or the month after. It gets expensive when you're buying these. 20 of those is like $300, I think, and then you have to get about $300 worth of soil. So yeah, these are all Phoenix Reclinata, and all these are ready to be up-potted as well. Grew all these from seed. Also, these Phoenix Reclinata, this is my very first palm tree I ever grew, this middle one right here. The video doesn't do it justice, but it's a beast. It's about 2.5 years old. All these need to go into this 32-gallon trash can, about $25 at Home Depot. That's really what will fit that good, so I gotta get those. So I gotta drop several $1,000s in more containers and stuff and soil. It's an investment for sure. Didn't realize, if I can give you any advice, start small. I started off really fast. Oh yeah, it's easy to germinate these seeds. Just doing them hundreds at a time. Lost 30 of them too, from animals eating them. Found a way to fix that. Just feed the animals, and they don't eat your trees. So I do that. Here's a little Mexican fan palm, which I never actually liked, but I pulled it out of the ground here at the property and potted it. I have 2 of them actually. They're kind of growing on me. I don't like them when they get super tall, just when they get like maybe up to 5-6 feet tall. After that I wouldn't really like them. But yeah, here's I just did all these Phoenix dactylifera date palms. I started germinating back in November 27th, 2023. So now these guys can really stretch their legs out and grow like they want to. They've been kind of not growing much because they've just been root bound. These should have been up-potted months ago, probably 6 months ago at least. So yeah, these are all guava trees I grew from seed. There's a big old sago palm I pulled out of my parents' property. They didn't want it. Now it's coming back, and I got 6 pups off of it. Those got roots. These ones got fronds. Yeah. Lastly, I'll just show you over here. Got some larger ones I'm growing here. I get the philodendron trees, tree philodendrons. Bought those at Lowe's, I think, for like $15 a piece. They were really small. Put them in a container like that, and these things will get really big. As you can see, they're getting massive. There's that other Mexican fan palm I was telling you about. they just across the street you can see there's a bunch of Mexican fan palms. They just drop the seeds and then boom, I can pull these out of the ground. But this is actually the best looking Canary Island date palm that I've grown from seed. It's definitely gonna be my personal tree because everything about it's perfect. And here's a big one in a 32 gallon. And here's the Phoenix Robolini. I bought this thing for like $100 at Home Depot. It's looking pretty good right now that I drilled holes in the bottom there. Well draining soil. So yeah, that is the August 2025 update to my palm tree farm. See you guys in the next video. Take care.